Oh. Even kijken.
Same old group, hungry for dick. Same old group, hungry for dick, daddy's boy like Latins. Hello, stuck at the desk too, huh?
Yeah, kind of nervous about this. Never been in one of these rooms before.
A gay chat room.
Yeah, I'm straight. I mean, I never done anything. I guess I'm just curious. You know?
Don't sweat it. Looking to hook up?
Yeah, but not too sure about it.
Listen, stud, let me show you what man-to-man sex is about. You don't have to do anything. Let me service you.
Sounds good.
I remember house before it was called house. I remember house when house respected house. I remember house when house grew from the roots of house. I remember house when house was soul music and R&B before house was disco. Before house was disco. I remember house before the super clubs. House was about love. House was about love. House was about love. I remember house. Just a name to package this sound, this groove, this emotion. I remember house when it was just one house. I remember house when house had artists, songwriters, and personalities. I remember house when you didn't have to be a DJ just to be into house. I remember house when house was broke. I remember house when house was done in the house. I remember house when it was a spiritual thing. It was a spiritual thing. I remember house. Do you remember house? Do you remember house? Do you remember house? Do you remember house? House, 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 house. Do you remember house? I remember house before it was techno. I remember house before it had an afro. I remember house before it was deep. I remember house before it was hard. I remember house when house had tempos. I remember house before MPC 60s. I remember house before house had loops. I remember house before the whole world knew. I remember house. Do you remember house? 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 House, 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 house. Do you remember house? House, 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 house. Do you remember house? House, 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 house. Do you remember house? House, 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 house. I remember house before it was called house. I remember house when house respected house. I remember house when house grew from the roots of house. I remember house when house was soul music and R&B before house was disco.
thank you. 1975, we brought you an album with a song.
know I love you, and I miss you, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. You know I love you, and I miss you, baby. When you left, and I yearn all week for you to come home. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. You know I love you, and I miss you, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. You know I love you, and I miss you, baby. And I yearn all week for you to come home. When you know I love you. And I yearn all week, baby, for you to come home. Yes, I do. When you left, oh, baby. Oh, yeah. You know I love you, and I miss you, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. You know I love you, and I miss you, baby. And I yearn all week, baby, for you to come home. And I yearn all week, baby, for you to come home. Yes, I do. When you left, oh, baby. Oh, yeah. You know I love you, and I miss you.
motherfuckers having a good time? Y'all alright? Wait a minute, hold on, my mic all fucked up and shit. Hold on, fuck that. Fuck that shit. Hold on. I got to start this motherfucking record over again. Wait a minute. Fuck that shit. Still on this motherfucking record. Yeah, that's what's happening. Y'all motherfuckers having a good time. Look here, I'm gonna play some, hey, wait. I'm gonna play something new for y'all. They oh, they must have left. They like, fuck it, okay. Go on, take the picture back. What's happening? Y'all alright? Well, let's see. They told me I ain't supposed to play no more records. But they don't know me like you know. Yeah, that's what's happening. Hey, y'all motherfuckers having a good time. Oh man, that's what's happening. Hey, I hope y'all out here enjoying yourselves. I'm just up here fucking around. I don't even know what to play. I tell you what I'm gonna do. What I got on the turntables. Hey, what y'all motherfuckers wanna hear? We had two categories. We had that good shit, and we had that other shit. Hey, wait. I ain't gonna play no more of my shit now. I'd heard that shit a million times. I ain't gonna play no more of my shit. I tell you what, fuck that. I wanted somebody to give me a CD or a vinyl or some talent from right here. Fuck the rest of the world. Fuck these motherfuckers. I need something from right here. From right here. What you got, a cassette? Damn, you got a cassette? I ain't got no cassette. What you got, baby? He want to hear something. He wants some Edwards. He wants some Sheep. I want to play this motherfucker some Sheep right here. And what I got in my hand right here, I got... Damn, Mysteries of the World? Okay. Oh, yeah. Hey, y'all motherfuckers having a good time. You know, but I'm glad y'all in here having a good time doing your thing.
You know I got the fever, but loving you too much, feel like a fool. Just love you with a feeling, deep within my heart, you're so true. You know I got the fever, but loving you too much, feel like a fool. Love you with a feeling, deep within my heart, you're so true.
to make the fighting cease. Words to tell you what to do. Words are working hard for you. Eat your words, but don't go hungry. Words have always nearly hung me.
Ram sam sam, na ram sam sam. Hooty cooty hooty cooty ram sam sam. Hi kaya yippee hi kaya ya. Hooah hooah ikichi. What a words worth. What a words worth. Words.
Words of nuance, words of skill, and words of romance are a thrill. Words are stupid, words are fun. Words can put you on the run.
Mots pressés, mots sensés, mots qui disent la vérité. Mots maudits, mots mentis, mots qui manquent le fruit d'esprit.
Ram sam sam, na ram sam sam. Hooty cooty hooty cooty ram sam sam. Hi kaya yippee hi kaya ya. Hooah hooah ikichi. What a words worth. What a words worth.
It's a rap race with a fast pace. Concrete words, abstract words, crazy words and lying words, hasty words and dying words, words of faith and tell me straight, rare words and swear words, good words and bad words.
Ram sam sam, na ram sam sam. Hooty cooty hooty cooty ram sam sam. Hi kaya yippee hi kaya ya. Hooah hooah ikichi.
What are words worth?
What a words worth.
Words can make you pay and pay for letter words I cannot say. Panty, toilet, dirty devil. Words are trouble, words are subtle. Words of anger, words of hate. Words over here, words out there, in the air and everywhere.
Words of wisdom, words of strife, words that write the book I like. Words won't find no right solution
To the planet Earth's pollution.
Say the right word, make a million. Words are like a certain person.
Can't say what they mean, don't mean what they say. With a rap here and a rap there, here rap there, rap everywhere, rap. Wrap it up for the common good. Let us enlist the neighborhood. It's okay, I've overstood. This is a wordy rapping hood. Okay, bye.
Ram sam sam, na ram sam sam. Hooty cooty hooty cooty ram sam sam. Hi kaya yippee hi kaya ya. Hooah hooah ikichi. What a words worth. What a words worth. Words. What a words worth. What a words
Feel it. My name is DeMarco Fleming. Are you gay? I'm bisexual. Are you top or bottom? I'm a top, dom top, aggressive top. Can you describe what dom top means? Dom top means, which means I grab you by your back and neck, put your face down, ass up, and ass shit out of you, and have you walk crazy for days. Walk crazy for days. Crazy for days means you be real sore. You calling me on the phone, Daddy DeMarco, I need help. I'm sore. Give me some Tylenol. That's what that means.
Honestly, I don't think I can handle it, but I appreciate your honesty.
I know you can't handle it, but I'll make sure I go real gentle with you. You're cute.
Thank you so much. I like it, Jim. I cannot kiss, though.
Can I kiss?
No, I have a
He has a boyfriend. I got a husband. What does that mean? You can't see the engagement ring in my neck? Do with the program. My name is DeMarco Fleming.
Period. You're good. My pleasure. My pleasure. My pleasure.
Dit is een heel mooi mandje gemaakt door de firma Tichelaar. Werd gebruikt op tafel als versiering en fruitmandje. Veel te warm, korter. Mandje van Tichelaar, gemaakt in Makkeporter. Mandje van Tichelaar. Kort. Mand.